74 kilos, bout 136. Wrestling in the red singlet out of Japan, Kota Takahashi. And wrestling in the blue singlet out of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, Ok Chol-han. Kota Takahashi, one of the brightest rising stars in our sport. 22-year-old out of Japan, the reigning U23 world gold medalist from a season ago, senior Asian champion from a season ago, and this year was the Hungarian ranking series gold medalist. If you look at the success that we've seen over the last 12 months from Japan, one of the brightest countries, the best wrestling nation in the world in freestyle right now is Japan. The depth that they have cannot be understated. They just continue to reload up and down the lineup. When you think about the likes of Rei Higuchi, now you have also Masanosuke Ono, the reigning world champion. You have the likes of Takara Suda stepping in for him. Takatani for Japan, the reigning Olympic silver medalist, steps aside at 74 kilos and insert Takahashi, as he does have his PRK opponent on the inactivity clock. 30 seconds will be given, and now he gets to a low-level shot, picks up the 2, but keep in mind that this takedown, in essence, will be worth 3 points because the shot clock continues to run for that 30 seconds. So just because Takahashi was able to pick up those 2 points for the takedown, in the past, it usually killed that shot clock. That rule has been updated. The shot clock will continue to run. So now you'll see a 3rd point added. So a 3-point takedown for Takahashi. As we get back to action, talk about the run for Takahashi. Did pick up wins over Teimuraz Salkazanov as he picks up a 2nd takedown, 5-0 the lead. Earlier this season, the 22-year-old, watch this as a double attempt comes. The whizzer on the right side, he sneaks that whizzer out. Stayed active with those hands, even from a defensive standpoint. A 3rd takedown for Takahashi, and he goes into a gut wrench to the right side. Now 9-0 the lead, 40 ticks left here, period number 1. But you talk about the success that he's had this season, wins over Teimuraz Salkazanov, Kurmagomedov, and David Carr, in addition to Kanaev to win that Hungarian ranking series event. Now another shot attempt. We've seen it all for Takahashi thus far in this match. Offensive, defensive, and even when he hasn't been scoring, he's been staying extremely offensive with that forward pressure. A 10-point.
Their round of 32. That's Kota Takahashi taking on Vitaly Inatovich. Inatovich for the UWW team. There's 20 guys for UWW, representing 2 countries that have federations that are suspended. While Takahashi wrestles for Japan, a federation in good standing. Here's UWW. Takahashi, just 22 years old. Inatovich, just 24. Takahashi won the Budapest ranking tournament this year. Showing he has a bright future. Also has a U17 age level medal and a gold and a bronze at the U23 level. Inatovich, one for passivity, 1 minute deep into the 74-kilo bout. Takahashi got himself a low-level attack. He's got the right shin. He's got Inatovic doing the splits. Gonna try to drag him to the center, but Inatovic hops out of bounds. A little early for the caution, but wouldn't have been totally unjustified in my estimation, which does not count for anything. So just the 1 point, Takahashi with the slim lead. Takahashi again gets a leg. Inatovic tries to muscle him with the kind of a crossface, but Takahashi takes him down, secures the 2. Yep, thought it might have been 4 real quick, but just the 2. Oh, Takahashi loads up that gut wrench. Takes Inatovic over for 2 more, 5-0 lead. Action resumes. Re-attack for Takahashi. Inatovic avoids the takedown. Nice little exchange, but no points. Inatovic has time to work, but 5-point deficit, 2:30 on the clock. Shot, Takahashi looking for the go behind. Takahashi covering some ground and comes out behind 2, trap arm for 2 more. 2 to the other side, is that gonna do it? And he's saying, yeah, it's 11, right? Yes.
Takahashi straight in on the ankle shot, straight over the top. Fantastic 2 points, lightning quick start from the Japanese wrestler. Doesn't get much quicker than that, pretty much off the whistle. Looking to lock up those legs. Now he's got that chicken wing on the right side. He's going to try and go to the roll to the right, gets the 2, lightning quick work. But kids, they're trying to just get that little sit-through throw by on the right side there. Doesn't quite get it. Kota Takahashi looking in great shape, 22 years old, the Japanese wrestler. Under 23 world champion in Albania last year. I watched that match, commentated that match. Senior Asian champion. Stayed in Albania, went up a weight class to 79 and wrestled 5th place at the non-Olympic World Championships for seniors. Wrestled incredibly good there also. 2 tournaments back to back. A wrestler that really likes to put points on the board, like he's explosive, loves to attack a lot, he's got that good in and out motion.
Bakidze going for that ankle shot. Just misses out. Bakidze bronze here at the start of the year in this very arena. 2022, probably his best year, under 23 world and European champion. Down at 70 kilos, great ankle shot from Takahashi, doesn't been able to stay up with it. Seconds left in this first round, and it's all Takahashi. The final match before we dip into these quarter-final matches. Beautiful ankle shot again, great work, same attack as before. Catches one ankle as Bakidze bringing his leg back, cuts over to the ankle, comes over on top. And Bakidze really struggling to deal with this gut wrench. Gets rolled to the left, he's going to go to the right. Takahashi gets the 2 points. And Takahashi blows.
The final match of the quarterfinal session, the morning session here on Sunday. The 2025 World Championships, bout 162, weight class 174. Wrestling in the red singlet. Out of the Islamic Republic of Iran, it's Yonis Imamachogai. And wrestling in the blue singlet, out of Japan, it's Kota Takahashi. Takahashi, the reigning U23 world gold medalist. The depth for Japan continues to grow. And this is one of the premier weights of the competition, as Takahashi in on a shot, coming up through the middle, looking to split. He's gonna pick a side, and he's gonna come up through the middle and put 2 on the board.
Action.
Takahashi with a swing single. Whipped out his right arm and finished the shot. What a period. That we still have Tamarez Salkazonov, Zaurbek Sidikov, and German Valiev and David Kor still on the mats here. So a tall task, but Kota Takahashi in great shape to add another world title to his resume. Is a beautiful duck under by Imomi Chogai. How sweet was that? And now a gut attempt. Does Takahashi expose? Put 2 on the board. Oh, and now he finds a cradle. So an exposure for Takahashi. What a match. What a match we have here. 4-0 lead in the first period for Takahashi. Imomi Chogai scores 4 to grab the criteria lead. And then Takahashi grabs the exposure to get the 6-4 lead. And then he stops the duck that he was just hit with, making the key adjustment and extends his lead to 8-4. Look at this duck under attempt, and then Takahashi said, fool me once, I won't be fooled again, as he stops and makes the adjustment for the duck under, and looking again for the double. But one. Takahashi again with a takedown, 11-4. He extends his lead. That's what happens when you stay on your knees against Kota Takahashi. And there you see Jonas looked like he was hurt, grimacing in pain. A win for Tamarez Salkazonov on mat A. A win for Zaurbek Sidikov on mat C.
Action, guys. Guys, you need to go to contact.
And that'll do it. Your winner, bout 162, heading into the semifinals.
And we are underway, 74 kilograms semifinal. Kota Takahashi in the red. Salkazonov in the blue for Slovakia.
What is going to win out here? The staunch defense of Salkazonov or the high-powered offense of Kota Takahashi?
And really the fight is Takahashi's ability to get in. His finishing is very proficient, but getting in, you see there, the down block, the great head position from Salkazonov preventing Takahashi from getting in. That's what makes Salkazonov such a formidable opponent at 74 kilograms.
Yeah, I don't know if Salkazonov has given up a point yet this tournament. He has just shut his opponents down, and that's what he can do. He can really frustrate with his head hands, with his control ties, and controlling the center of the mat as he's doing right now. And in doing so, he puts Takahashi the first passivity warning.
It's another shot from Takahashi, defended by Salkazonov. Team USA's David Carr faced Sal Kazanov, lost 3-0 the first time and figured things out. There's a level of nuance to figuring out how to open up someone like Sal Kazanov. And now Takahashi will go on the shot clock. 2-on-1 there for Sal Kazanov. That's a tie that can slow down a lot of offense. Difficult to score when you're in that 2-on-1 tie.
Takahashi and Sal Kazanov wrestled in July at the Budapest Ranking Series tournament, with Takahashi winning on criteria 6-6.
So thus far, a slower paced offensive display from both.
And this is the kind of match that Sal Kazanov likes to wrestle, likes to kind of settle in, get in the hand fight, control the center, earn a point.
And just like that, he's warned for passivity. And now just 20 seconds remaining as you see some more fakes from Takahashi. Sal Kazanov not giving any openings. And both 74 kilogram semis first period. And for Sal Kazanov, staying off the shot clock could be key for him. We'll see if he can continue to control center, as Takahashi has generally floated some of the space as Sal Kazanov takes his first shot.
Yeah, and that is one of the great things that Sal Kazanov does, is he kind of senses when he's in danger of getting put on that clock.
Sweep single leg attempt there from Takahashi, but could not get to a lock. And now we're going to see Sal Kazanov go on the clock. Another shot from Sal Kazanov, shallow penetration there. Takahashi getting his head in the way. And nearly creating an opening there is Takahashi, not going to come. And there's the point. Takahashi in the lead by criteria. But Sal Kazanov is just a point away from retaking the lead. And for Takahashi, staying off the clock is key here. As sometimes they'll do that. If no points are being scored. And there's a single leg, but well defended by Takahashi as he looks to re-attack. Not there.
Yeah, it looked like the re-attack was there for a moment, but Takahashi did not take advantage of it. Score remains 1-1. And there's the passivity call. Takahashi going back on the clock.
And if no points are going on the board, you see this sometimes. They kind of alternate back and forth. And Sal Kazanov has controlled center better. And there's a shot from Takahashi. Re-attack Sal Kazanov. That was beautiful. And he's going to get the 2. Wow. And in a match like this, a 2-point lead feels like a huge chasm to make up.
Yeah. And this is the savviness of Taimuraz Sal Kazanov. You can tell he's been on this level before. Doesn't wait to just let that activity clock point come up. Takes advantage of that re-attack. And now he's going to go up 3 as the activity clock expires.
Wrestling at this level is the perfect combination of tactics and technique. Salkazanov putting both on display. 24 seconds to go. Takahashi has begun his sprint, deep single leg. He's gonna need more than just the takedown. He's gonna get the takedown. Can he get a turn? 15 seconds for Kota Takahashi. He needs a turn.
He's gonna get it.
Gun wrist for Takahashi. Takes the lead, 5-4, 6 seconds to go. Can you believe it, Kozak?
Wow. Unreal from Kota Takahashi. 6.3 seconds, gets the takedown and the turn.
And he's got to stay ready. He circles out of it. And that's gonna do it.
Wow.
Kota Takahashi takes this one at the very, very end. A challenge requested at the end.
Ranking series event with wins over David Carr, Murad Kuramagomedov, and Tamarez Salkazanov. And now we'll look to defeat Turman Valiev, the reigning Paris 2024 Olympic bronze medalist. And I'll tell you what, the one guy I spoke to before this match was Rajanbek Jamalov, the reigning Olympic gold medalist, who had his 8th surgery. Recently sat out of the World Championships for that knee surgery, and he said, I want to face off for whoever wins this 74-kilo match. It'll be king versus king. We'll see here after these next 5.5 minutes. I mentioned the 22-year-old from Japan. He could potentially head to Novi Sad, Serbia next month and defend his U23 world title. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, and it will be. And I mean, the way he's been wrestling today, he's got to go into the Under-23 World Championship. He does go with massive amounts of confidence because the people who he's beat on the way today, he has the hardest draw I think I've seen in World Championships in a very, very long time. He's had to go through the gauntlet to get here.
Action, red. Давай, red action.
Scary to think that he's Japan's #2 guy as well. Daichi Takatani, the reigning Olympic finalist from Tokyo, who lost to Jamalov in the finals, is their clear #1 guy.
Oh, they're at 22 years old, so young still, do you know what I mean? Beating these guys. When I watched him last year at the World Championships, the non-Olympic weight classes, not only did he do that, he did the Under-23s, became world champion, and then went straight to the World Championship, stayed in Albania.
As he comes up through the middle, we've seen him successful here on many occasions. He picks a side, going to the right of Valiev, but he didn't hide that left ankle, and Valiev is holding that tight, and now puts him to his back. 2-point takedown for Takahashi.
Well, just really smart work. Came out the back door, and a lot of people will rush there and try and jump into the opponent, and he just kept turning, kept looking, kept following him round, and that's where you see him come out here. See, he completely turned his shoulder the other way to roll that way, and a lot of people would rush there and bring it back down and then get turned.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Patience prevails. 3-0 the lead. Valiev on that activity clock, that expired, so 3-0 with 42 ticks left.
Action, blue.
Japan so composed. Doing a great job, the depth of Japan, and we can't speak about it enough. Talked about Takatani. And every weight, you could go at least 3 deep for guys who could be here at the World Championships vying for world medals. Fake attempt, but if anything that we've seen this competition, there is never counting out Turman Valiev as he picks up the takedown to cut the lead. The clock still ran for about 3 seconds there.
Center. Center.
Turman was down against David Carr 5-1, was down 4-0 with 38 ticks left against Zaurbek Sidikov. Have a senior world title on their resume just yet. Takahashi again with this waterfall position, draped over the top is Valiev, again gets to that left ankle. And Takahashi baits him into this same position. Can he score again? Doing everything he can. He's working above the knee.
I was just...
Okay.
So we're back to action, 74 kilo finals. And Takahashi picks up another point for the step out.
Давай, давай, давай. Zone red.
And there you see a shut-by attempt. And Valiev has to belly out.
Red.
And he starts to shake his head as he gingerly walks back to the center of the mat. Talk about a warrior. Brings me back to Hassan Yazdani in the Olympic finals. And Takahashi doesn't want to continue. You see,
Continue. Can you continue? Can you continue?
Too tough for his own good, Valiev.
and you hear the arena Zagreb, the claps, and the realization for